All of you wonderful people, join me in playing a symphony of tiny violins for Will Smith after this absolutely hilarious reaction that he had to Chris Rock, and Chris Rock completely destroying him in his Netflix special that was just released a few days ago. Will Smith hurt by Chris Rock's comedy special addressing Oscar's incident. Distasteful Netflix gave Rock a platform. So this is so ridiculous, okay? It's so hilarious to me that Will Smith is continuing to make himself the victim in this entire situation. You know, the situation where he was the one that got up on stage and did the terrible thing to Chris Rock that he did last year. Yet somehow we're supposed to believe that Will Smith is the victim in that whole situation. That is laughable, okay? So let's get into this and see what Will Smith has to say. This is so insane. Embarrassed and hurt. Will Smith is embarrassed and hurt everyone. During the comedy show, Rock mentions cheating rumors that surround Smith and his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, saying his wife was effing her son's friend, okay? Adding, she hurt him way more than he hurt her. And who does he hit? Me. A source told Entertainment Tonight that Smith is embarrassed and hurt by what Rock said about him and his family and his new Netflix special. A little too close to home for you there, Will Smith. Is that what's going on here? I have rooted for Will Smith my whole life. I've rooted for this mother effer, okay? And now I watch Emancipation just to see him get whooped. Rock also jokes in his comedy special. The source went on to say that while Smith has not watched Rock's special, people have told him that what he said in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air star would like for the comedian to let it go. Just let it go. Let it go, Chris Rock. Smith also expressed that he has worked on himself since the incident and wants Rock to move on so that he and everyone else can as well, the source said. Now look, that might be the case. Will Smith, maybe he has worked on himself since then. I'm not going to, I don't know. Maybe he has. I will say, sure, why not? Let's run with that situation, okay, that scenario. If that's the case, then why are you still playing the victim about this? Why not just realize and admit that you did something terrible, okay? Instead of continuing time and time again to make people feel sorry for you for something that you did. Nobody forced you to get up on stage and do what you did to Chris Rock. Nobody made you do that. You went up there yourself and you walloped him. And yet somehow you are the victim in this whole situation. So, this is hilarious. Will Smith, he is the one who is the most hurt and embarrassed by this situation. Guys, just remember that, okay? So poor little Will Smith, poor guy. I know it's super tough for him right now. And, I'm not going to look, I used to be a big fan of Will Smith back in the day, okay? Back when he was kind of at his prime. He was one of the biggest actors working in Hollywood at the time. He was the biggest actor working in Hollywood back in like the early 2000s. People can change. So I'm not going to say that he can't. And, if he does, that's great, man. Good for you. But it's hilarious because Megyn Kelly also has a hilarious response to all of this. A single response that I thought was absolutely amazing. So Will Smith embarrassed and hurt over Chris Rock's comments. And Megyn Kelly just said, dude, that pretty much just sums it up completely. So hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.